Good evening, you're watching Lookuptv. Tonight on the news, President Ruto swears in 6 judges.
The news headlines in association with
Tonight on the news, President Ruto swears in 6 judges.
I, Korir Weldon Kipyegon,
do swear in the name of the Almighty God
to diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya. So help me God.
Dana Chepkemoi is back in school. Mombasa and Kakamega governors set to take office tomorrow. And a family in Limuru is plunged into mourning.
Tujue haswa ni wao walikuwa na makosa ama wenye waliwapiga ndio wenye walikuwa na makosa. Haswa sisi tunataka kujua.
Kuna hii masanduku wa mawili hakuna pesa. By the way, sina chochote ya kurudisha hii watoto wangu kwa mchanga.
Kamata ploti na 349K. Oh yes, for only 349,000 Kenyan shillings, you become a plot owner at the Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki. The Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki is located along the Nanyuki-Rumuruti Road, only 11 minutes from the Cedar Mall and right opposite Mount Kenya Wildlife Estate. This is the best place to establish the getaway home that you have always dreamt about. For every 349,000 that you deposit or pay as installment towards any of Optivent's plot of land, you get 10K cash back instantly. Jaza basi twende Nanyuki. Bigger is indeed better.
President William Ruto has presided over the swearing-in of 6 judges. The judges include 4 for the Court of Appeal and 2 for the Environment and Lands Courts, respectively. The president stated that his administration will support the judiciary to enhance its independence.
Barely a day after he was sworn into office as Kenya's 5th president, on Wednesday, President William Ruto implemented his executive orders to swear into office 6 judges who were rejected by Uhuru's regime one by one.
I, Korir Weldon Kipyegon,
do justice in accordance with this constitution
without any fear, favor, bias, affection, ill will, prejudice, or any political, religious, or other influence.
The 6 judges include Eremu Chelule, Weldon Korir, Joel Ngugi, Evans Makori, Jojo Dunga, and Elizabeth Omange. The 6 were in 2019 approved by the Judicial Service Commission, but Uhuru Kenyatta rejected their endorsement as judges, a move that pitted the former president against the Law Society and judges conglomerates.
And tomorrow, I shall preside over their swearing in so that they can get on with the business of serving the people of Kenya.
Ruto has now asked the judges to perform their duties as prescribed by the Constitution.
Congratulations to the Environment and Land Court judges that have been sworn in this afternoon. You have my very best wishes as you engage in your mandate and responsibilities. I want to request the judiciary on behalf of the people of Kenya to support our administration in ensuring that corruption cases, commercial cases, land cases are adjudicated and concluded in a timely manner, because that way we can promote Kenya as a country that attracts investment.
Ruto has stated that his administration will work and fully support the judiciary. Shadrack Kareria, Lookuptv.
That there is need for us to support the judiciary, and in supporting the judiciary, we can not only dispense justice.
After President Ruto ordered port activities be reverted to Mombasa Port from Naivasha Dry Port during his swearing-in yesterday, the move has received mixed reactions. Not surprising, a section of Naivasha residents are now crying foul over the move, saying the investments they had made hoping to reap big will go down the drain. Opposite, in Mombasa, residents have welcomed the move, saying it has returned job opportunities.
This afternoon, I will be issuing instructions for clearing of goods and other attendant operational issues to revert to the Port of Mombasa as I made a commitment.
The move by President William Ruto to revert the Port of Naivasha to Mombasa has been received with mixed feelings in Naivasha area, where the locals who invested in this area thinking they will harvest from the port activities now crying, saying if the port is returned to Mombasa, they will lose.
Sasa nilikuwa naonelea hii port kutolewa huku Maimaio tena irudishwe Mombasa, itakuwa tumewaste hii pesa imetumika kwa hii port. At least hata vijana huku ile kazi walikuwa nafanya tutakuwa jobless.
Hii port kutolewa huku irudishwe huko Mombasa sioni ifai, kulingana na wale watu walikuwa wamenunua mashamba na watu walikuwa wamejenga huko, na tukaona hii town ilikuwa imeanza kufunguka kama ingefunguka sana. Sasa sioni haja hiyo port kutoka hapa irudi huko Mombasa, na ilikuwa imetumia pesa mingi sana kukuja hadi hapa. So mimi naonelea hiyo port ikae tu hapa tu.
Although Maimaio area MCA Eliud Kamau is telling them that only port activities are being returned to Mombasa and not industries, the youths are having none of that.
Tarajia makubwa kwa sababu rais alikuwa ametangaza hata wakati tulikuwa tunafanya siasa, akasema kwamba ataleta leather industry, textile industry hapa kwetu Maimaio. Kwa hivyo tuna matarajio makubwa. Ningeomba watu wa Maimaio watulie, tugoje tuone serikali mpya itakuja na nini. Hizo industry ambao wamesema zitakuja hapa, tutazigoja. Najua zitakuwa kwa faida kwetu, kwa sababu kila serikali najua inakuja na mpango wake, na tunajua mpango wa rais ni mzuri kwetu. Kwa hivyo sisi kama wakaji wa Maimaio tunagojea tuone hizo industries zitakuja.
Vijana idadi mingi sana hatuna ajira. Si hata vijana, watu kwa ujumla wengi sana ni watu wenye ni biashara wadogo, wengine tunafanya kazi ya mjengo, wengine ni watu wenye tunafanya kazi kwa kwari, wengine ni wale watu tunatoa mchanga huku. Sasa ikiwa unaweza rudisha hii ni Mombasa, sasa sisi ujue kwamba kuna idadi ya watu wengi sana watakosa ajira. Na unajua vizuri sana, ikiwa vijana watakosa ajira, ile ambayo itatokea maybe ni wizi, utakosa usalama, sababu ya nini ya ajira.
On their side, clearing and forwarding agents at the Mombasa port have embraced the action, saying the move has returned job opportunities in Mombasa. Since the provision of these services in Mombasa, they claim many young people have been unemployed. But so far, the activities at Mombasa port have not yet started, and President Ruto is expected to arrive in Mombasa this week for the commissioning.
Mji wa Mombasa ulikuwa ni gofu sana kutokana na oda ambazo na kuhamishwa kwa makazi yetu sehemu nyingine. Manyumba yetu mengi yalikosa wapangaji, maofisi ya clearing agent tuliathirika, kina mama wale wa kuuza mabajia na viazi njiani waliathirika pakubwa sana. Lakini kutokana na hii oda iliyotolewa jana ya uwezo wa rais kwamba atarudisha kazi katika Mombasa, imewapa afueni kubwa wakazi wa Mombasa na pwani kwa jumla.
Ni jambo ambalo kwamba tunalikaribisha, ni kitu tumekuwa tukipigania kwa muda sana. Na tulieleza wazi ya kwa hata kama ni kulipa deni lile la SGR, kuna njia mubadala ambao kwamba unaweza kutumika, sio lazima kuumiza uchumi wa eneo moja peke yake.
It's a bittersweet situation, but time will decide. Edwin John Mokora, Lookuptv.
Preparations for the swearing-in of Kakamega Governor-elect Fernandez Barasa and his Mombasa counterpart Abdulswamad Nasir have been concluded. The two will take the oath of office tomorrow.
The preparations are underway at Bukungu Stadium in Kakamega County ahead of Fernandez Barasa's swearing in as the county's governor on Thursday. According to Kakamega leadership, more than 5,000 people are expected to grace the inauguration ceremony, with a budget estimated to cost 8 million Kenya shillings.
We already invited guests to come tomorrow. We are now putting together this particular place where the ceremony will take place tomorrow. All logistics are in place, starting from, like I've said, representatives coming from the 12 sub-counties and also from other places in this country. We have facilitated them. Then we'll have a sitting here. This stadium should be able to accommodate as many as possible, including the other guests that will come on board.
Barasa will be sworn into office alongside his deputy and former Lungari MP Ayub Savula.
Nataka kuhakikishia wananchi wote kwamba tumefanya juhudi zote za kuhakikisha usalama wa mahali function ama sherehe kesho itafanyikia hapa kwa stadium na mahali ya reception.
In Mombasa, preparations are underway at the Mamangina grounds in readiness for the swearing-in of Mombasa Governor-elect Abdulswamad Sharif Nasir. Abdulswamad of Azimio One Kenya Alliance floored his competitor Hassan Omar of Kenya Kwanza.
Tumeweza kufanya kila kitu including walishi ya wageni ambao watafika hapo kesho, wengine wameingia leo. Tunatarajia watu zaidi ya 6,000 kuwa hapa kesho.
The governor-elect will succeed Ali Hassan Joho at the helm of the coastal town. Mudeundalana, Lookuptv.
Parents in Nyahururu in Laikipia County are now calling on the government to improve the career-based curriculum. Yesterday, President Ruto stated that his government will form a committee to review the CBC with an assurance of proper directive.
After President William Ruto issued a directive on the review of CBC curriculum, parents with children under the curriculum have expressed mixed reactions regarding the curriculum, with many praising the positive impact it has had on their children. Henry Waweru, a parent with 2 children under the CBC curriculum, has faulted former President Uhuru Kenyatta's government for introducing the curriculum without proper public participation.
Watoto wetu wako na stress na watoto wetu wengine wako na depression. Economy imeharibika. Kuna vitu wanaitishwa hata wazazi hawana pesa. Kuna wazazi ambao wanakaa kule pali kumekauka. Hizo vitu haziwezi patikana. Kuna wazazi hata hawana simu ya kupiga hizo picha, hizo vitu wanasema zipigwe. Tunataka kusema hivi, serikali kama hivyo president aliposema jana, tunataka tuketi chini kwanza tujiulize hii kitu inasaidia watoto wetu ama inawaharibu zaidi. Tuwe na transition mzuri, na tuwe na wakati mzuri wa kujiuliza maswali na kuwa na mwelekeo mzuri instead ya kurashrash na kibia at the end of the day mtoto wetu awachwe na shida.
On their side, Francis Njenga and John Mundia have commended the previous government for putting in place necessary measures for nourishing the curriculum, while urging the new government to reinforce CBC in order to give it room for improvement.
Tunasema CBC sio mbaya, lakini kwanza watu watayarishwa, walimu watayarishwa psychologically, ili pia hata mzazi awe akijua tunaelekea katika mwelekeo gani.
CBC ni elimu nzuri kwa watoto wadogo. Hata isipokuwa tuseme hawa watoto tunaona hawa wa class 6 ni wadogo, lakini mimi naona kama wana improve. CBC ikiendeshwa vizuri na kuwe na utaratibu mzuri, mimi naona CBC ni nzuri sana kwa watoto.
And ensure the survival of many pupils and students after school. It is only time that will tell the survival of CBC from the findings of the committee to be formed. Samyadika, Lookuptv.
You're watching the news on Lookuptv. We're going into a break. We'll be back shortly.
Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. My name is Maki Wambogo, Sales Manager Otieno Real Estate, and I'm here at our head office, Absa Towers, located at Reuters Street. Today, I'm here to talk about our newest project, that is Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki, and it is located only 10 minutes drive from Cedar Mall. And in this project, we have proposed that we will be having a GMC Entertainment Center. This will be a replica of what we have in Kitengela, GMC Kitengela. We are also proposing a police post, so you are assured that security, once you invest here, security is good. And we are also proposing to have a playing ground. We are also going to have a community ground. So once you invest here, you don't have to worry about the security. The other things, among the things that we are doing, or the things that we have done already in Great Oasis Gardens, we have already done the marking fence, and the roads, the internal roads are already happening. We have started the maraming the road, and we are still in the process of doing the maraming of the internal roads. And we are also sinking a borehole so that we ensure that our investors in Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki, will not struggle with water. We are also going to elevate a water tower so that we have a constant supply of water in this project. And we also have a caretaker on site. The caretaker is on site, and he's there 24/7. And then we also have different sizes in this project. We are having 8, we are having quarters, we are having halves, and we are also having acres. One can buy in bulk, you can buy in big chunks, and that is why we are saying in Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki, we are saying that bigger is better. In this project, what you can invest in, you can invest in private schools, you can also do holiday homes, whereby you can do Airbnb, you can also do holiday homes, and then you start renting, and you can also build houses and sell. You can also do apartments in this area. You can also do supermarkets. You can also build a mall, and then you start renting. There is so much that you can do in this project because it is not controlled development. We are also located along Nanyuki Rumuruti Road, and this road is being proposed to be tarmacked by the government. So coming from Nanyuki, or coming from wherever you be coming from, it will be very easy to access the project because it is touching the Nanyuki Rumuruti Road, which is going to be tarmacked by the government. My number is +254 722 355 107. Do not be left behind. Call that number. I will work with you. If you're in Kenya, give me a call. We go for the site visit. We select the project. We start the payment. If you're in diaspora, send a representative, and I will be delighted to work with you. And as we say here in Otieno, we shine because you make us shine. God bless you. Thank you.
A family in Limuru constituency, Kiambu County, is demanding that the DCI investigate the murder of 2 of their kin, Johnson Karuga and Kevin Minor. The 2 are found dead a week after their disappearance.
A somber mood engulfed Tekunu village, Kiambu County, after men drawn from one family were allegedly murdered mysteriously in Kamulu, Nairobi. Johnson Karuga and Kevin Kimani are reported to have gone for a football match in Kamulu before they were reported as missing persons on the 4th of September this year.
Kuna vile tu tunasikia walikuwa wameenda kuwatch ball, wameenda kuwatch mpira na walitoka Kamuru wakaenda Joska. Ile tu kitu hatuja confirm ati waliingia wapi. But tunajua walitoka Kamuru wakaenda kuwatch mpira Joska.
The distraught family is now appealing to the DCI boss George Kinoti to move with speed and investigate those who executed the murder.
So we are here in solidarity, and we want to condemn the act with the strongest terms possible. And we stand in solidarity with the family, and will agitate for justice and make sure that all the people found culpable are arrested and taken to court.
In a rejoinder, Haki Africa Executive Director Hussein Khalid has noted that the bodies of the two had injuries inflicted, indicating the possibility of murder.
Kuna uchungu sana juu tangu siku hiyo hakuna hatua tunaona kama imechukuliwa. Kwa hivyo tunasikia ama tunaona kama watu wameachiliwa, na juu wale watu walikuwa na yeye siku za mwizo waliandika statement, na bado hakuna hatua tunaona imechukuliwa. Tunaona watu wameachiliwa na watoto wetu tunaona kana kwamba haki yao haitapatikana.
Khalid has also vowed that his organization will ensure the family gets justice in court. Grace Mureithi, Lookuptv.
Diana Chepkemoi, who was recently rescued from cruel employers in Saudi Arabia, has been readmitted to Meru University of Science and Technology after a 2-year gap.
Diana, who had joined Meru University in 2017 with the intention of pursuing a bachelor's degree in food science and management, was forced to drop out of school due to financial constraints, which led to her flying out to the Middle East in search of greener pastures. On September 6th, a relative of Diana Chepkemoi took to Twitter to post photos of a seemingly thin-looking Chepkemoi, which led to a set of events that captured interest of Kenyans across the country and eventually paving way for Chepkemoi to be shipped back home. On Wednesday, it was a sign of relief after she was readmitted to Meru University to complete her studies.
Beyond me, it's not only about me. I want my story to be the voice of the voiceless. There are so many people suffering. There are so many girls out there who don't have the voice. And since God has blessed my voice to be heard, my story to be heard, my story has touched so many. I want through me, through my story, other people get help.
Meru University Chancellor Roma Sodhiambo commended Chepkemoi for her resilience and strength, assuring her of their support.
For our student, our very own, and my daughter Diana, you are a symbol of strength and resilience to your peers who are assembled here, and even the older generation.
A host of leaders who accompanied Diana pledged to cater for her school fees till the end of her course.
And I told them, once Diana lands back to the country, let me know so that I can chip in whatever I can to make sure that she finishes her education.
Diana, who was filled with emotions, expressed her gratitude to all Kenyans who aided her and requested the government to take into consideration the rescue of other Kenyans in situations like hers.
So, people of goodwill, like Mr. Rogers, I urge you, come out, let's work together, let's help other Dianas out there. There are so many of them. Yeah. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Rhoda Muringo, Lookuptv.
Flying through the streets of Central Park in New York.
In the day's sport, African champions KCB women's volleyball team has drawn up 5 players who make up the 14